Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here on the red team in a little Europe teams battle. Now we are once again joined by CG.
Hello, that's us. Greetings and hello.
So what our strategy is to really kind of conquest the northern part of the map and northeastern part of the map, and then kind of work our way down. How's your spot looking, CG?
It's all right. We got two black players around us on either side. We have a red player to our right. Although it seems like their expansion is not quite as good as the black players, so it might be a tough fight. Kind of like a stalemate situation up here, I think. How you doing down there?
You know, I went a little bit more positionally on kind of where I wanted to be than optimized, so I'm a little bit closer to the edge of the map than I prefer to be, but I just kind of felt with the way that the red team had really laid out that this was going to be the best option for me. So it'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna be forced to go south there and fight that person down there, and you don't have a lot of other choices. And it seems like they're expanding pretty well in troops, so it might be a tough fight for you.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough fight. He only has 10,000, but there is a lot of yellow players coming around, so it's going to be really kind of an interesting maneuver of how we get around this.
Unfortunately, this red bot Choi is just like getting huge over here, eating up all this land we could get.
Oh, that is frustrating, especially because those yellow bots are not going to be strong enough to take him out.
I think one of the best new updates the developer could do is for the teams mode is to make a way for you to be able to absorb your own bots after a period of time has passed.
Oh, I would love that feature. That would help out a lot.
I think it'd be difficult to execute though.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've got basically an isolated one-on-one with this bench player down here. This Secretary Bird fan could attack me, but as long as Waltz is there, he's going to be a bit of a threat, as well as this black player who's going to be on his borders. So I could potentially go into him, especially now that Hungarian Empire is being distracted. But bench is a little bit stronger than me, so I'm going to have to wait for full interest.
Yeah, right now I see Metin 2 is attacking Smurfs right here. I want them to like wait up for money. They're they're doing it too quick. We need to save up here a little bit. Looks like yellow's actually attacking black, which is great for us. That's going to take some pressure off of us. Tempted to try the Smurfs for revenge is getting attacked a bunch of here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
keep saving up here now. We're not gonna
Now,
get much of this either way.
now the reason CG is saying to save up troops is, yeah, if CJ joined in, they could win that battle against that player, but their positioning and troop count would be so low that basically they'd be winning the battle but losing the war and not be prepared for the next attack.
And like going for this Smurfs full revenge guy right now, I'll get a little bit of this land, but there's no point in me trying to do a lot of the work because my borders are such that no matter what I do, I'm just not gonna get much of their land. It's gonna go down to these other players, so I'm not gonna waste a lot of troops on it. Now we're gonna start working on this this guy, top right, him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've got this. I'm touching borders with Bench. There's another red player all the way to the south who's kind of holding off, and Bench has been attacking him. So I've gained a bit of a troop advantage. I'm at red interest, so I'm going to start going into that, and hopefully Waltz will protect me from Bird Fan.
It's like Smurfs, like full sent or full donated. So we got this top right up here consolidated.
Oh,
I might need
nice.
to donate some money into you to take down. Yeah, there's just way too much yellow strength here, and I have an alliance with blue, so I'm gonna finance you and have you start working on somebody. Yeah, probably. I mean, working on a bench down there. Oh, the full send is brutal. I'll
Uh,
give you a quick cash infusion to like minimize that damage.
yeah, at least I had those troops ahead of time. Otherwise, this would have been a different story. But now I'm kind of able to work out through Hungarian Empire and really start to eat away at the yellow power structure that they have.
Yeah, the Hungarian Empire is like really low on troops. You can just carve through that like it's nothing.
Yeah,
Same with this Sydney guy over here. They've been donating their troops forward, I think.
I think so too. So I think his time in the sun has come and gone as I'm going to attack him as well.
Yeah, I'll just keep sitting here sending you like 400,000 troops periodically to keep you financed. Ooh, looks like Country Balls left became a bot. They're getting pushed out. It's interesting to see how the gameplay changes when like people can no longer leave and give their land to their teammates to get replaced by bots. It's going to kind of change the meta of how the game is played on teams.
Oh, absolutely. So for those of you who don't know about the new update, basically when you leave, instead of your land just disappearing, you become a bot. The font changes a little bit, and that's how you know it's a bot. And the bot will just basically attack the weakest player around them. So just keep that in mind. You always want to keep your troops up to kind of maximize that advantage.
Trying to convince Metin 2 to like donate money to either me or you. That way we can help you take on this TV guy over here because they're going for you.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you.
Fortunately for me, I do have that troop infusion, which is keeping me ahead on troop count. And this red player is eventually working his way over. I'm getting attacked by this bot, though, so we'll clean this up as well. So he's now touches borders, so now we can basically do 2v1, and we have so much more troops than this crown, so I think we'll be able to take him down pretty easily.
Yeah, I think yeah, where are you? Yeah, you only got like 7,000 less pixels than they do. And I think they're alone on their team. in the middle of the map. So it might, yeah, and our teammates starting to attack them too. So they're dunzos. They made a deadly mistake trying to go to war with you. But to be fair, I like with two of us on the same team, you're gonna have a hard time regardless, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now the big threat is going to be this blue player up north. I'm going to be touching borders with two other players after once we take out this Twitch.tv. I have the crown. He's going to see me as a threat. So if I was him, I would attack me. It's the logical thing to do. So I'm kind of gearing up for that as well.
Yeah, this elite iconic person, I had a truce with them a while ago, and they're still honoring it. They're actually AFK. They're not doing anything. They're not. They could easily be attacking me or Walt. So I think at this point, they're these one of these players that just kind of likes to, I don't know, just kind of like sit around and not take risks. Maybe they're worried that they attack me, that the entire red team will gang up on them, but they're not attacking this yellow player either. So it's just some people just like kind of like they like to get to a certain size and kind of just like hang out. Really.
Yeah, now this Twitch player is getting a little bit frustrated. He's giving monster attacks into me, trying to recuperate the land, slow things down. Unfortunately for him, with a combined strength.
You should boat across. Oh, he full send. Boat across real quick to get that land from blue before he gets it. I
Yeah.
should have thought to tell you that earlier. Is that boat going to make it? You might need to cancel it. Actually, don't cancel it. This all-in two attacker guy's really low on troops.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that no matter what. I'm going to go into this white player as well and just continue this attack, grab some land. He full send.
This Perandoria Kosovar guy is doing really well. I got the crown. It's great to have them on our team here. As long as they don't block us off from expanding downwards, right?
Yeah, I'm going to leave this this elite player kind of what he's doing up north. He's not really expanding in a hostile way, so I'm just going to keep pushing my luck to support the crown up below us so I can help him out with any enemies that come up.
It looks like the blue player full sentiment left. Ooh, another full sent on you. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that's in like a little bit more of a compressed land area because I'm not able to fight back, but it does feed the crown right away, so it doesn't hurt our team that much.
I think you can maybe boat over to England over there and try to get through there.
Yeah,
this player down here is doing so well. I think our teammates might be financing this person down here.
Yeah, I think so as well, which is perfectly fine. He just got a full send, so that's going to be really kind of a devastating thing for the rest of the world. They needed that black player to be able to support the kind of counterattack if there ever was going to be one. So it's going to be really hard for them to kind of mount a defense after this.
No, man, he's huge. He's like double your size.
I know.
I guess he didn't eat like 3 full sends in a row at crucial moments like you did.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll be able to make my way down south through the France player and kind of be able to contribute again to the red team.
Ooh, it looks like Naum, the purple player, just full sent on Perandoria. At this point, when we have over 10 million troops, a full send does almost nothing, unless the other person at full send has like 20 million or something. So it's just going to accelerate the rate at which they get big and conquer the board.
Yeah, now he did give the claps as kind of a GG's on that one, so I think he recognized what's happening. Now I'm getting attacked by elite, so I'm going to counter that attack and not let that go unpunished. Let this guy kind of worry about the rest of the world, and I'll just kind of work up over here.
Forgot they were up there. You know what? You could toss up the money sign above your head to ask your teammates to give you money.
Yeah, let's see if he'll give me money. Money, please.
It's been so long since I've done that in a match because I focus on free for all the time. But that's actually usually like a great tactic to be like let people know, hey, you need money to win a war here.
Yeah, but he's going into Waltz pretty aggressively as he's trying to take him out before he goes out. So we'll just aggressively take him out and stop that from happening. Hopefully we can save Waltz. We do save Waltz, so that's wonderful.
Man, basically full sent the guy. Poor guy. What do you do? What did Waltz ever do to you?
I know, right? He literally did nothing. But that's the end of Elite up there, so he is no longer a threat. And now we just wait for our red buddy down here to take out literally 1984. He's throwing up the white flag. He knows it's over.
Yep, they're going to go ahead and surrender down there. And the full send to really wrap up at a rapid pace there. A clean sweep. This player seems to know what they're doing over here.
Yeah, so that worked out really well for us. And as we wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one. All right, next game up is going to be a free-for-all here in the snow. Now, this is a new game mode that just came out. Basically, how this game mode works is that it limits the amount of troops you can send to 25%. So there's no full sends in this game mode, which makes things a lot more interesting. I know that's a thing, CG, you're really a big fan of.
Oh yeah, it's a huge quality of life thing. I know some people enjoy the chaos of the full sends, but when you've played the game as much as I have, it gets to a point where like, You want to have a skill-based experience, not like, okay, I lost because somebody threw a tantrum and full sent me.
Yeah, now originally the creator came out and made this for every game type and then retreated and made it for this specific game mode, which I'm a big fan of because I feel like it allows players to be in whatever spot they want to be and kind of go from there.
Yeah, it's good because like there's a big divide in the community. There's a lot of the community that really enjoys the full sends. They enjoy the chaos. They want to be able to like, I'm mad at this guy, so I can ruin their match in full send. And some people enjoy that. Some people just like the chaos of it. Like you never know what's gonna happen. But other players are like me, and like they want a more skill based experience, and they want to feel like they earned the win by playing well, not by getting lucky. And so the fact they have two free for all game modes now is really appealing to both sides because you can just you can pick. And also, you can mix it up if you're tired of getting full sense. Do the skill based mode. If you're if you want some chaos, do the traditional mode. Pick your poison basically.
Yeah, because my thought process in this has always been like, yeah, full sins suck, but it does add this level of diplomacy you have to carry in the map. So I've always kind of been a fan of it, but I definitely, have been on the receiving end of my fair share of unwarranted full sins, and those always do suck. It really just makes you mad. So I'm happy that he compromised and did both.
Can't help but notice we're rather close to each other.
Oh, hello,
Completely
sir. This is a little awkward.
I see you racing to eat through bots that I want.
No,
And
no, no, no. You
winning
don't
the
see
race.
anything.
Very much winning this race.
As long as I can beat you up north, I'll be happy with what I've accomplished.
Nah, this is bad. No. Oh, I ran out of troops. No, crap. That's so much land. I'm not gonna get over there.
Yeah. And then for those of you who wanted to see what the bot looks like when it's a bot, it's this guy right here. You see how the font's a little bit more blurry? That means it's a bot. And he's unfortunately attacking us, which is unwarranted, sir.
It occurs to me you actually made a huge strategic error blocking me off behind you with nobody to attack but you.
Oh, and that you have the crown? Yeah, that could be what could be called a faux pas.
Or I'm trying to send a boat over to this other island to maybe give myself other options than to just like ruin your match. But yeah, you raced for lane, but you also blocked off my ability to attack anybody other than you, which is usually not a great move in these kind of games.
Yeah, and in this situation where we're so close in troops, we could fight. I currently have more troops than you. It would just kind of bring us both down. So it doesn't seem strategically advantageous to go after you right now. So I'm kind of looking to see what drama goes down below, and maybe I can kind of work my way down to get a little bit bigger.
I'm gonna try and boat my way around because I don't want to fight you right now because you've got more troops than I do.
Yeah, I've got, this battle would quickly lose you the crown and we'd switch spots, but then we both be in a bad spot together. So I feel like going after this Estopa guy is a smart move, as he's only got 1,000,000 troops left, and I still have an advantage over you. So I'm feeling rather safe about that.
All right, my boat finally made it to that island. 30 seconds later. I really think boats should increase their speed in the same way your land speed increases as you get more troops.
Yeah, I wish that was the case, just to kind of wrap things up a little bit more, especially in the late game.
Moldova has boated into my islands, and I am going to deal with that. They've got more troop pixels than me, which is a problem. But I will work my way through them, and I will be the island man over here.
Just an island
Work
boy
my way
going from
around.
place to place.
Who's this orange guy inside you? Oh, there's a bot chilling inside you up there.
Oh, I see it. So yeah, now I've kind of wrapped things up. I'm a little bit bigger than you now, so I'm feeling confident about that. You kind of are stuck up there, but you have a lot more troops than me. I'm kind of worried that you might be asking people to attack me.
No, I'm like hyper focusing on bot movements, trying to give myself some options over here.
Honestly, that Moldova is pretty weak. If you'd be able to send a boat down there, that might be good for you.
Oh, I've already been fighting them. They're the one who came up here getting all these islands and whatnot. My one path to have if you're new to the game, an important feature of this game is being able to attack multiple targets and be able to choose the best one. And being in a situation where you can only attack one person, not great. So that's why I've been doing all this little boating around here. Moldova's just getting bodied here. Guess I wasn't the only one attacking him. Uh-oh, now I'm touching borders with some bigger players who had time to get bigger than I did. Unfortunate.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting scenario where we all touch borders with the crown, who is massive. Now, the three of our strengths combined might be able to take him down, but individually, we would all perish.
I'm working on the crown myself. He's attacking OG over here, so by our powers combined, we can maybe get this job done. It's going to be a tough one, though.
Yeah,
remember, we can only send up 25% of our troops.
Yeah, he's attacking me back a little bit. He's attacking everybody back, which is a little bit foolish, but him trying to get you off the boat is probably the smartest thing, because then you'd have to boat back, and that would be a slowdown in his strategy.
Yep. I'm gonna have to start spamming boats from time to time here. How's he doing? He's at 318,000 pixels. I'm gonna try and work on him a little bit if I can. If we can just get an overall reduction in his pixels, that's gonna be useful for us. But he's making a smart move trying to push me off. I'm gonna periodically spam boats. That way, there's always one gonna be reaching his borders soon. He's down to 310,000 pixels, so I think collectively we're making some progress on him. He needs to focus on me.
Yeah, right now he's focusing on you. He's trying to build up his troops. I'm constantly attacking him because he's not attacking me to try and keep his troop count down because we cannot allow him to get up to the max troop count. That would be so detrimental for all of us. We really need Blizz to get involved.
Yep, I'm over here just kind of hanging in, trying to keep harassing him. He's down to 302,000 pixels. We're making net gains. He's actually trying to boat up into me, which is probably going to be a mistake on his part. I'm kind of like wrecking him in the boat game here. Like a lot, actually.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that Blizz is not getting involved. If he was getting involved, we'd be able to work this down, but he's able to build up his troops so high that my attacks are doing less and less each time, which is kind of detrimental to everybody, because if one of us falls, we're all going down.
I think he might be focusing a little bit too much on boating here, and it might be to his detriment. Yep, he's really focusing hard. He's down to 300,000 pixels. We're making gradual gains. We just need OG Blizz to really get in on this if we're gonna have a chance here. He's focusing too much on the boats.
Yeah, he's completely ignored me, which is like a blessing, but I'm not gonna be able to do this alone. If I was him, I would have kicked you off that island and then immediately just gone straight into the second strongest player, who is me.
He just keeps going for all these islands over and over again, and he's down to 291,000 pixels. I'm just trying to waste he's getting too eager over here for this. A little too eager. He's gonna keep going here.
Yeah, meanwhile, Blizz is sitting on max cap, which is unfortunate. He really needs to be attacking. But I'm getting down to his troop count. He's down to 22 million. He's giving big attacks into everybody, not me. So I'm almost being larger than him in troop count.
I was over here just chilling on these little islands. He's really trying to work his way over to me as much as he can.
I know. I don't know what you did to this poor boy, but he hates you so much.
He's going a little too hard on it, to be honest, and it's going to really probably cost him. You're almost caught up to him in size. He's just too dedicated to making me no longer be able to attack him. And it's going to cost him the match, I think.
Because even if he takes you out, I benefit from that land. So it really makes no sense for him to do that. He really should be attacking me, but I'm not going to complain at this point.
Yeah, he's making some pretty big tactical errors here.
Fortunately for me, I've gotten to the point where I have more troop counts than him almost consistently, so I'm really able to do some damage now. The pixel count has gone down, the lead has gone down to 30,000, so really been able to claw this back by basically just being ignored.
Yep, and you're almost as big as he is. He's so focused on trying to get me, it's just not going to work out for him. He's boating all the way over to me. He doesn't realize that he's just falling for our plays here.
Yeah.
You're almost the same size. I think he's just thrown his chance of winning, even with OG Blizz. Oh, wait. He's also attacking OG Blizz. That's interesting.
He's attacking basically everybody but me. It's a really strange strategy. I'm not sure if this is a challenge or not, but again, I'm about to get the crown away from him, and after that, this is going to be a very hard match for him.
Oh, they've made a horrible life choice. It's a terrible one. He just keeps trying to outboat me, but I just keep boating back, and it's just he can't do anything about it. I'm a better boater than he is, or they are.
Now, this is a situation where I could expect, because I have the crown, to get backstabbed by either CG or OG Blizz. But in my strategy, what I tried to teach about this guy is I will attack the second strongest person. So I will keep taking down American Empire as long as possible to keep whittling him down, because his attacks will do more damage to me than anybody else is on the board. So essentially, I would be ignoring Blizz and CG as I do this.
At this point, he
left.
Keeps voting. He left. At this point, it just became like a matter of war. He would not stop boating me until the very end. So, like, I'm just never going to give up going in on him at this point.
Yeah, and he's attacking the weakest player on the board, which is typically what happens with bots. He gave me a little bit of an attack there, but he's wasted his troops. He's already down to 10 million. Fortunately for us, the bot is not a big threat. I'm going to be able to push him out rather quickly. Blizz also left. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Truce. I don't think there's a way I can get all this guy's land faster than you can. Wait for my boat to slowly get down there.
Yeah, I was really waiting for you to backstab me, but there was no point. And at the point where it seemed optimal, American Empire left, and you can't really count on a bot to help you out in that situation.
Well, I mean, he made it personal. Like, he was going after me so aggressively, like, unnecessarily so, to the point where it's just like, all right, it's like, at this point, if you go after me personally, aggressively, out of all three people, relentlessly for like 5 minutes straight, then it's no longer, oh, I need to beat Corgi. It's more like I just need to make him lose.
It was just so funny because like there was no tactical reason for him to go after you. There's no reason for him to be mad at you for attacking him because we were all doing that at the same time. But he just picked you as a target and be like, "I will kill this man."
At first, it made sense for him to kind of like
Okay,
push
that's
me
enough
off
for
the
you.
island a little bit, but I'm trying to like lower my troops so he can take me out quicker. Um, at first, it made sense so that he can fight you in a 1v1 and have me have to like boat a greater distance. But he actually focused on trying to boat all the way across.
Yeah, interesting game there, but GG's to all involved. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this fun video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.